Here's some other great town names. Lititz.
Oh, it's Lidditz.
Yeah, well, I have this problem that maybe it's a comparison here. GoDaddy, I'm coming out of the pandemic. I'm trying to get back to work. I'm doing my thing. And GoDaddy is basically like, oh, I accidentally delete a database. Not very professional. I probably shouldn't advertise that online. Fully my fault. And GoDaddy's just all, oh yeah, we're going to charge you $150 to fix that. And I'm all, okay. So I have been a regular, I basically pay for 3 hosting accounts for like the past 8 years. I'm coming out of a pandemic that I paid consistently through entirely. Mm-hmm. And then now I make one mistake when I'm trying to get back to work and I'm scattered and you're going to stick it to me for $150. Now, my point here is that I knew I wasn't going to get through. I told Terry, I'm going full Karen on this. I'm going to get crazy. I'm going to go full Karen. And I get in there and every person that I'm dealing with is an employee. They're not the boss.
Right.
I can't go full Karen. It's not an option. What am I going to do? Yeah. Freak out on some poor Joe who's like making minimum wage in a state where minimum wage is probably very shocking when you hear the number. No, I'm serious. My daughter lives in Texas.
No,
minimum wage is like $7.25. She's just all like, oh, the cost of living is low. I'm all, hell yeah, it is. I mean, you're barely living off of that. You know, how is that possible? Luckily, she's management now and makes good money, but
you know, you want to flip out on the people who own the corporation, but the people who own the corporation live in a gated community and haven't interacted with a regular person since, 1992.
Right. Yeah. The problem is the smart,
it's impossible to reach them.
Right. Yeah. The smart, nice people will never be the squeaky wheel. They will never be the squeaky wheel that gets the grease. This is a constant curiosity of mine with Twitter, and we're getting way off topic, but who cares? Save the kelp. We're moving on now. With Twitter, it's that people go, oh, the Twitterverse, they're hating on this because of this, that, the other thing, and people in bathrooms and people getting married and black people like, oh gosh, storming the Capitol's just like burning down a Walmart. No, it's not. But I am of the opinion that this vocal Twitterverse doesn't exist. I'm of the opinion that the vocal Twitterverse is a small amount of people.
Oh, absolutely.
Who are very vocal, a whole lot of Russian bots, and the rest is just people that chime in for one line.
No, our entire infosphere is decided by like 10,000 people who are insane. And the rest of us are just like dragged along by the discourse because they drown out everything else. It's, and 10,000 is a completely random number, but there's most people in the country don't care. Most of the people who do care have moderate, nuanced views, and all of those people are basically silent. And the people who produce most of the posts, most of the arguments that you see, most of the media are a handful of reporters, agitators, and just people who spend all their time online.
Right. I'm going to be uncomfortably honest here, and people might be able to turn this into whatever they want, but this is a reality of the situation. Black Lives Matter. Is it important to me? Absolutely. But on my list of priorities, it is below, let's just say, my family. My list of priorities go my family, followed by Black Lives Matter, just to make it easy. Unfortunately, here in my family, my list of priorities is, how's my wife doing? Is her rent being paid? Are my kids doing okay? Is their rent being paid? Is my bills being paid? How's my health? How's my wife's health? I have a whole list of literally 1,000 things before I'm even able to get to how important Black Lives Matter is. Right. And most people are this way. We can't help that. And
there aren't enough hours in the day.
So somehow we need to get people to stop rewarding being a craphead and start rewarding being nice. And I was really hoping during my GoDaddy call that the person on the other end would be all like, well, this person's being really nice. Maybe we should help them out. That was all I had to rely on with my personality. There was nothing else I could rely on. You know, I was saying basically, okay, I'm sorry for getting frustrated. I know it's not you, you know. But in the end, I did finally get mad. You know, in the end, the final thing that I wrote was, they're basically saying like, oh, I'm the end of your contact point. And I'm all, contact point? That doesn't mean anything. That's like some GoDaddy team talk. I'm all, what you're saying is nobody else is coming, right? And she's all, I'm sorry, I'm the end of your contact point. I'm all, okay, just to make it clear, I'm the end of your contact point means that your boss doesn't find me important enough to come talk to, right? And then she's just all, I'm the end of your contact point. I'm all, all right, forget it. Like, but that was as rude as I got.
Yeah.
Which explains why I still had to pay.